Good afternoon, class and Dr. Council. Have you guys ever thought of a diet where you can eat all the bacon you want or have steaks every single day and still manage to lose weight? Well, there is actually a diet which is called ketogenic diet. So basically in this speech, I'm going to tell you about the types of ketogenic diet, the advantages and the disadvantages of following a ketogenic diet. So ketogenic diet is basically a type of a diet which consists of high amount of fat, like moderate amount of protein and like a very low amount of carbs. But there are like 4 different types of ketogenic diet. The first one is basically a standard ketogenic diet where we eat actually mostly of fat, like 75% of our food source energy comes from fat, 20% comes from protein, and 5% comes from carbs. And the second, there's also like a second type of ketogenic diet which I'm gonna tell you about is basically a cyclical ketogenic diet. It is a type of a diet where we can actually like switch up between keto days and off keto days. Like during off keto days, we can actually like eat our normal food, like have carbs, all the carbs we want. But during the keto days, we are gonna go all in on fat. And then there's also like a third ketogenic diet, which is called targeted ketogenic diet. According to according to author Lawrence Cicerelli, in the where she wrote the article Targeted Ketogenic Diet, it is a type of a ketogenic diet where people can actually eat carbs just during the workout session. And then there is the last ketogenic diet, the fourth one, which is actually like a hybrid of ketogenic diet with protein, where we can eat like little bit of protein, like more protein than the standard one, but we're gonna still keep the carbs at the low amount. Now I'm going to tell you guys about the advantages of ketogenic diet. The first advantage of ketogenic diet is basically you're gonna lose weight because you're not gonna eat any carbs or any sugar or anything. So you're eliminating one part of the diet. So this is how you're gonna actually lose weight. The second one is it actually helps patients with epilepsy. According to a journal named Journal of According to a Journal of Effective Ketogenic Diets on Equal Counts in Patients with Epilepsy, it actually helps patients with epilepsy because it actually improves their white blood cell count. And the third advantage is it actually helps people with type 2 diabetes according to Journal of Diabetes Research. Now I'm going to tell you about the disadvantages of ketogenic diet. The first disadvantages of ketogenic diet is it actually like forms kidney stones according to a web article. And the second ketogenic diet disadvantage is that it actually affects with our constipation. So here I would like to conclude by saying that whether you guys want to follow it or not, it is up to you guys, but I'm going to say it is basically like we can still follow it, but if we can take permission or like if it is supervised by a medical professional or your physician. Thank you guys.